Hello guys and welcome back to another first look and unboxing video, and today we're going to have a look at the Elephone Q. So this is a very weird looking smartphone. It's probably the world's smallest smartphone you can get. And well, it retails on efoxshop.com for around 85 euros, actually quite expensive for something I would clarify as a toy phone, but it works really good and it's a full Android phone. So let's get directly started and let's have a closer look at the product. So yeah, the Elephone Q comes in a very small but great looking box actually, and we can have a look here at some kind of specs, but well, it doesn't really tell us a lot of the device. So it's running the MTK6572 dual core chipset. It's clocked at 1.2 GHz. It comes with a 2.45 inch display, which is incredibly small, but features a pixel resolution of 432 x 240 pixels, 512 megabytes of RAM and 4 GB of ROM, and 2 megapixel main camera and a 0.3 megapixel front facing camera. So well, you see a very small box running Android 4.4 straight out of the box, and yeah, let's open it up and let's see what we can find inside. So there we go. And okay, so here at the top we have the phone itself, and if you just check this out, this is nothing. Oh my god, I can't really believe that. If you see my thumb, it's like half of the display. Incredible. So this is the device, and yeah, I can put it here into my hands. You see how tiny that is? Incredible. Okay, then let's see what we can find here inside of the box before we have a closer look at the phone itself. So it comes here with an Elephone product quick guide. Okay, so yeah, that's the one you can find with almost every Elephone. Nothing special. And here we have an USB charging cable, but there is no charger. Okay, I guess the charging speed, because the battery, it's something I forgot to tell you, it's 650 milliamp hours, and you won't need a charger, fast charger, so you can charge it from the USB port of your computer, and I guess it won't charge faster than with 500 milliamps, probably even less than that. Okay, yeah, the charging cable, just normal micro USB cable, absolutely nothing special, but now I want to say, let's get directly started and let's have a closer look at that little thing. Oh yeah, so here it is, the Elephone Q, and this is probably the weirdest looking phone I've ever seen in my whole life. You see how small the display is? If that is my finger, oh my god. And yeah, it runs Android 4.4. This is actually really impressive because the display has some very low resolution. Also, yeah, the viewing angle, so it changes the color, as you can see, it changes the lighting. So it's not some IPS display, it's some kind of TN display, I guess, or some very bad IPS panel. But yeah, it does the job, and it has a low resolution. It doesn't look really good, but it works, and this is actually something I would want to use at university to cheat on tests because it's so damn small. Let's have a closer look at all the things here. Now we have even capacitive touch buttons, and you can see here the back button, you can see here the home button, you can see here the menu button, and this is fully working like an Android. Here on the right bottom side, so yeah, here you can see there's a little hole. That's the bottom microphone for doing calls. And yeah, it's like the microphone is in your ear because it's so small. At the top we have the front-facing camera, 0.3 megapixels. And here in the middle we have the speaker grid, so the speaker, earpiece, whatever. But well, there is no light and proximity sensor, so I'm not really sure if it cuts off the display when you're doing a call. So this could maybe be a problem, but yeah, the display itself, it's not so responsive anyway. Okay, then we can have a look at the backside, and there you can see the Elephone logo. So keep expecting and be surprised at the bottom. Here also the speaker grid, actually really huge. Here the rear camera, it's 2 megapixels, so like a front-facing camera on some other devices. Here at the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, and we have a power button on the right side of the device, so made out of plastic, just like the whole phone. And on the opposite side, so here on the left side of the frame, we have the volume button. It's a single button. It feels actually pretty crappy to press, so I don't like it so much. The vibration I just felt by hitting the button is really strong, so I guess the vibration motor is really big and that thing is very small, so you get a really strong vibration. Now at the bottom of the device here we have the micro USB port, so to charge it, and another cool thing is that you can remove the back cover. So actually a really impressive device. And now I would say let's quickly remove the back cover. This is actually really hard to do, so this fits so damn tight. Let's try it here again. I hope I can get it off, otherwise I have to do that off camera. And oh yeah, there we go. So it comes off now, but this fits really tight. So this is how the thing here looks from the inside. Here we have the back cover, and here we have the phone. The cool thing is the battery is replaceable, and this is something which is very nice. So if you have a look at the battery, then you will see it's 650 milliamp hours. This is almost nothing, but also the phone is very small. So let me get the battery out, and there we go. So here's the battery, and this is incredible. So it's very small, says here 650 milliamp hours, and yeah, it could be true. So regarding the size and weight, here we have a serial number and Elephone logo, and well, I already tried to remove the sticker, but under there I couldn't find anything about the capacity, so I will have to measure it and tell you the battery lifetime and the full capacity in the review. Now here we have the 3-pin battery connector, and you see this is fully replaceable, and yeah, lithium-ion battery pack, so pretty cool. Now this is how the phone looks from the inside. Now you will say, where the F are the slots? So well, I can tell you that. They are here on the left side of the frame, so here we have the SIM card slot, and here on the other side we have the TF card slot. So this is a single SIM card phone, but you can extend the internal memory by using micro SD cards here, and you can put in one SIM card. Actually, I think this is really cool. It does not support LTE because the MTK6572 does not support it. It's a very old chipset, so 3G only, and you can find all the frequencies down below in the description. Now before you get the phone for your country, make sure the frequencies are supported. Okay, here the antennas, here the rear camera. Then here we have the connectors, so the golden contacts for the battery, and here you can see the speaker. Actually way smaller than the speaker grid, but looks okay to me. Okay, so this is the phone from the inside. Actually incredible how small it is. I just have to say it again because it's so damn funny. So I will now put it back together, and then I would say let's turn it on and let's see how the thing here performs. So guys, we're now here in Android 4.4 on the Elephone Q, and this is actually really impressive. Now yeah, the design is very simple, so we just have a very basic launcher, but it's really Android 4.4. We can go here to the settings, all the way down here, for instance, to about the phone, and here you will see that it is Android version 4.4.2. So there we go, and here's the K for KitKat. So I actually really like that. Okay, we can see that it comes with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so basically everything the MTK6572 chipset can offer. And regarding the Wi-Fi, it's not bad at all. I thought maybe, yeah, it's a very small phone, so probably the antennas will be crap. But I get a very good Wi-Fi signal. For sure there is no 5 GHz band, but 2.4 GHz is in there, and it works really good. It also comes with Bluetooth and yeah, the usual stuff like tethering here, but there is no NFC or hotnod or whatever. We have here the storage, and it comes with 4 GB of ROM, and you see the total space partition, it's only around 2.5 GB, and you have 2.4 GB available straight out of the box. You can extend the internal memory by using SD cards, and I've shown you before where you can find the slot. So I guess the maximum will be 32 GB. We have here the applications. We can see here the memory consumption, and the 6572 chipset is some very low budget chipset and only comes with 512 megabytes of RAM. But it's really enough here to run that version here of Android, which is also yeah, very simple and basic. So it only uses 190 megabytes for Android and the background applications, so you still have around 300 megabytes of free RAM to run. I won't say games because I think it's impossible to play something on that small device here. Okay, that's regarding apps. Then here we have the battery stats. Now so far I can't tell you anything about the battery capacity, but I have to say I think the battery lifetime will be quite good because the chipset is a very low power chipset, the display is incredibly small, and 650 milliamp hours is not too bad, so regarding the display size. Okay, it even comes with screen gestures, so we have double tap to wake up, which is really useful on that small display because the power button also feels really crappy in my opinion. Oh sorry, that was just the back button. I have a problem I encountered, and sometimes the capacitive touch buttons here, they don't light up and then they do not work in some applications. It's really strange actually. I hope this gets fixed soon. Then it even comes with different languages. So here we have language and input, and here you can see that it's completely multi-language, and most of the Android languages, so which is supported by Android, are in there. So not all of them, but as you can see, really a lot. Okay, that's regarding different languages, and here we have some more settings, so backup and reset, accessibility, SIM management, and the developer options as always. So this is everything you can find here in the settings. So you see the launch is sometimes a bit slow, so going back now, it took a little bit of time to recache everything. Here we have the home screen and the launcher, so actually very smooth. So for the dual-core chipset, it performs really good. So it also doesn't have to drive some very powerful HD display, so just this crappy low-resolution display. Okay, then you can see you have all the apps here basically on the home screen. And we can quickly have a look on what is pre-installed. Also, it comes with an Android status bar, so this is really full Android. You get your notifications here. You have quick toggles for Wi-Fi, GPS is also in there, and also data connection, Bluetooth, airplane mode, so just like on every phone. The display is now on maximum brightness, and yeah, I have to say it looks really bright for such a small display. This is actually pretty incredible. Then here we have let's have a look at the camera, because this is probably interesting. We can switch here, for instance, to the front-facing camera. I'm pretty sure it's really zoomed in, and yeah, it's only 0.3 megapixels, so this will look really crappy. Oh my god, I can't even get my face into the picture. So you have really to be like half a meter away from the phone to capture a selfie of your head only. So this looks really, really bad. Now, the rear camera, it looks okay, so for 2 megapixels just looks like on some old Nokia phone, but really impressive, so you could take pictures and nobody would notice it. Gallery, music, FM radio, so all the basic stuff in here, and it even comes with the Google Play Store, so this is the most important thing. So you can download applications from here, you just have to add your Google account, and there you go. And so far I can't tell you if it's compatible with all the apps on the Play Store, but in my full review I will definitely try it out. It even comes with wireless update, but so far there is no update, so it says up to date. And there is one problem with the phone, I think. So for Christmas, people are looking for small gadgets or small things to give it to other people. And I thought Elephone is releasing it right now because they think they can make huge sales with it as a little Christmas gift. And I'm not really sure if it's an honest product. So if they're just publishing updates, so I probably think it's just a Christmas gag, but not a real phone which will be supported in the future. But I really can't tell you that. But I still have to say it's a nice try, and I think this phone is really funny. So I will bring you my full review in the next days, so stay tuned, also with benchmarks and all that. And yeah, I really hope that it's not a Christmas gag only, so that's actually some very useful phone. Alright guys, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and see you soon in the full review.